Hello, this is your online math instructor Nate. It's the first week of college algebra here at NICC Spring 2019. It's Wednesday, the 16th of January. It's right about noon. I want to thank everybody that's gotten signed up and registered and is participating already. It looks like we have a few people that haven't done so yet, and I'd like you to get active as soon as possible if you haven't already introduced yourself and started working on the Pearson side of the course. I'm on the Brightspace page here, and if you click on discussions, that will take you to the discussion thread, and I'd like you to start a new thread in here and tell us who you are if you haven't already done so. I think we've got about 6 people that have done that so far, maybe 7, but we have 11 people in the class. And so if you haven't already introduced yourself, please take some time today or tomorrow to get that finished. The other thing that you'll need to do is get signed up, get a password purchased for the Pearson website. And so there's been some confusion there about how to make that work. If you follow this PDF that I sent you last week and you follow the link here at the top, that'll take you to Pearson's website where you can purchase a password and get signed in. You're going to need this course ID in order to make that work. But if you follow these steps here, that will allow you to get signed in. And so you all have a copy of this PDF in an email that I sent you last week, and so if you're having trouble finding that, go back and look through your email from stuff that I've sent, and you should find it. One bit of confusion was that the bookstore was supposed to have these passwords purchased. They failed to do so. They bought hard copies of a textbook, and that's not what I wanted them to do. So there's been a little bit of confusion there. If you're in a situation where you need to purchase a copy from the text, I'll back up. If you're in a situation where you need to purchase your textbooks from the bookstore in order to get financial aid to cover those things, please let me know, and I will make accommodations for you. If you're not in that boat and you can just pay for this with a credit card or PayPal, please go ahead and do that. But if you're in a situation where you have to get your books and materials from the bookstore in order for financial aid to cover it, then you need to reach out to me so that we can make accommodations. As of now, the bookstore is not going to be purchasing passwords. So that's one thing that you all need to get sorted out. Again, it looks like, if I actually navigate over to the page, it looks like we've got 7 people signed up so far, and so there's still 4 of you that haven't done so. If you haven't done so already, please get rolling on this soon. I need to put my attendance numbers in by the beginning of next week, and so if you haven't signed in, introduced yourself, and started working on the homework in the Pearson side of things, I'm going to have to count you absent, and that will impact your financial aid negatively. And so you don't want to fall into that category. So please get signed in and become active in the next 48 hours or so, or you may be in a little bit of trouble financial aid-wise. Things to remember. Homework 1, which was available on Monday, is going to be due on Friday. It's over Chapter 0, which is the orientation chapter, and so there isn't a chapter in the book on orientation. It's really just like, can you navigate through the Pearson website? And so please do this homework. It's due on Friday night. And then Homework 2, which just became available this morning, that's going to be due on Sunday night. Homework 2 actually does then begin to jump into the textbook, and so it's in the just-in-time review part of the text. So if you click on e-text here on the Pearson page, and you go to the e-text reader, and you click on the table of contents at the top here, you might need to turn your pop-up blocker off if you're running in Chrome like I am. This is taking forever. Sorry for not having this pulled up ahead of time, gang. So again, this Homework 2 is only out of the just-in-time review material in your textbook. So if you click on the table of contents and click in just-in-time review, you're only looking at these first 7 sections. It's called the just-in-time review because it really is intended to be very much a review. By the time you get to college algebra, you've taken intermediate algebra or some version of that. You've taken elementary algebra. I don't know if you did that here at NICC or in high school somewhere, but all this material in the just-in-time review segment of the textbook should be a review. And so if you get to some of this and you're like, I've never seen this before, you need to reach out to me because maybe you're in the wrong spot. So again, homework 2 is just the first 7 sections. You're looking at real numbers, properties of real numbers, operations of real numbers. You're looking at ideas like the absolute value and the number line. How do you identify segments of the number line using interval notation? How do you write numbers as an exponent or evaluate exponents, etc.? And so, again, should be very much a review, and that's sections 1 through 7 at a just-in-time review for that second homework assignment. One other quick reminder before I jump off here. First of all, you've got a copy of this in an email, but second of all, if you click on content on the Brightspace side of the course, the syllabus is available there, and so get to know that syllabus, and particularly the last couple of pages have the schedule and the calendar on them. And so you'll want to get familiarized with the last page particularly because it tells you when all the homeworks are available and due. And so this is going to kind of be your guidebook as you go through the semester. So homework 1 was Chapter O, available on Monday, due on Friday. Homework 2, sections 1-7 and just-in-time review, available today, due on Sunday, etc. And so, we're gonna click along pretty quick here. And so, if you haven't already gotten started, please take some time today or tomorrow to do that. And if you're having trouble getting the book, or you're having trouble getting your head wrapped around how to navigate the Pearson page or anything, please get in touch with me soon. Okay, I think that's all that I needed to say for this kind of week 1 reminder. If you have questions about anything, please do reach out to me. I'm pretty quick to respond to email, as some of you have already experienced. Thanks to those of you that have reached out to me. For those of you that haven't yet and are still kind of getting this figured out, don't wait much longer. We need to get rolling here. All right, good to talk to you, gang. Have a great rest of your week, and do reach out to me if you have questions about anything. Thanks.